Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the hopeful elect brothers, the sincere brothers that's doing the work of the Lord, faithfully, that's preaching and prophesying, and that's uplifting the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Now, for this lesson, the topic will be migrant crisis or immigrant crisis with 2nd Esdras chapter 15. Well, 15 and 16, but I'll focus on scriptures in 2nd Esdras chapter 15. Now, these migrants, right? They're all over the news, mostly for bad, if not all for bad, not for good. And those migrants are usually from Venezuela, so that's our people, they're Israelites. And it's like, well, not it's like, it is, that's what it is. Esau is causing and allowing these migrants, to get away with to get away with crimes, theft, robbery, home invasion, Salakia. Theft, home invasion, assault, so and so forth, right? But Esau is allowing all this to go on because of they want hell, to break loose here. They want to bring order. They want to bring order from chaos. There's something called problem, reaction, solution. Where you cause the problem to happen, you cause or allow a problem to happen. So then there's a reaction right after that problem happens, which is usually from the people. And then you come in with a solution to give to the people, but it's really benefiting you. But you're coming in as the hero, to save the day. That's a tactic, or a device, or a tool that Esau uses to push forth his agenda. When he wants a law to be passed, or when he wants something to happen, that's one of the tools that he uses. And to get that order through the chaos, which is when they're going to introduce the MOTB, which is the implantable device that's as small or smaller than a rice grain, because the technology just keeps on improving, that they're going to put in either your right hand or your forehead, and that's if you take it, because it's going to be a choice. Even though it's going to be made mandatory, it's going to be a choice. And if you're a part of the elect, if you're a part of the elect of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, then you won't take it, even if that means being put to death. But if you're a part of the 2/3, then you're going to take it. Now, these are just some examples, right? This one right here, This thing was about to spark a civil war. This thing was about to spark a civil war, which is gonna happen anyways. This civil war is gonna take place here, and then a race war is gonna take place here in Babylon the Great, which is America. It says, this is ABC 7. Newsom vetoes bill to make immigrants without legal status eligible for home loans in CA. CA is California. Because earlier, right, like a week or two ago, they wanted to bring a bill to pass where, migrants could get home loans of up to like $150,000, and then the regular U.S. citizens that's already been here, in California, they're like, wait, how come they're not of legal status, and we've been struggling all this time, and they're about to get help that we've been begging for, basically. So that was about to spark a civil war right there. It was about to spark riots and uproars of the people.
Oh my God. No, I used to go there.
And there were uproars of the people, but it just didn't break out into a full-scale, war inside the country. Now let me go to Matthew chapter 24. Is it Matthew chapter? I forgot what scripture it is. Uproars of the people. So it's not in Matthew's, it's in 2nd Esdras. Second Esdras chapter 9. It's the 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 3, which pairs with Matthew chapter 24, because that's going into Jacob's trouble. And during the time of Jacob's trouble will also be the time of the hour of temptation, which the whole world, the whole world is going to be tempted, to take the MOTB, which that test is really for Israelites, because the Lord does not care about the other nations. He only cares about his people. So if you take that MOTB, no matter what your stupid excuse is of taking an implantable device, the Most High will destroy you. Ultimately by thermonuclear missiles, or if not that, the Most High, has reserved a horrible death for you. Just for you, for taking that MOTB. If you're an Israelite and you're part of the 2/3. It says, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse. Let me start at 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. Now, how do we measure the times? By using the scriptures. We link the current events to the prophecies that's in the scriptures. That's how we measure the times. An example is WW3. WW3 is in the scriptures, and that has been brewing for a while now, but it will happen, right? That major war will happen. It's gonna be the last war. It's gonna be the last the last major war, the last world war. You know, before Yahweh Shai uh, sets up his kingdom on earth, which no nation is gonna rule, but the nation of Israel in the kingdom of heaven under Yahweh Shai, which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest, that's the Most High, will begin to visit the world which he made, because the heavens and the earth was made by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Most High, Yahweh, made his son Yahweh Shai, and then Yahweh Shai made the powers, which is the angels, the Halahayim, and then under the instructions and the blueprints that was given to them by the Most High, Yahweh Shai and the angels made everything else. That's the truth. Verse 3. Yeah, verse 3. Let me highlight it. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So all these, was set up from the beginning. The Most High set up these prophecies from before the world began. The Most High have predestined the elect to be the elect, and the 2/3 to be the 2/3, and the Most High predestined the so-called white man to be the devil. The Most High predestinated everything to go according to his plan. He set the good to be good and the evil to be evil. He said the wicked to be wicked and the righteous to be righteous. And that's it. Now, it says earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And when this news came about a week or two ago, there was an uproar over it, because regular citizens that's been here all their lives, weren't receiving help like this. So they got jealous and upset. Which is right. Which is right in their minds, right? It says Newsom vetoes bill to make immigrants without legal status eligible for home loans in CA. California Governor Gavin Newsom vetoed a bill Friday that could have made immigrants without legal status eligible for loans under a state program offering assistance to first-time home buyers. So that would have sparked outrage and more riots, right? Which would have led to a civil war. Well, that's one of the things that will lead to a civil war. There's many other things, but that's just one of the things that the Most High has Esau plotting out to happen, because the Most High is in control of Esau, but is on the left hand side of the Most High. So let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Matthew chapter 24 says, Matthew chapter 24 verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So a famine is a lack of food and water, and a pestilence is a widespread viral disease outbreak, right? That's a pestilence. For example, the C19 that happened a couple of years ago during the lockdown. That was an example of a pestilence, right? Now it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Now, when when people that's of different nations, different races, uh, going against each other, that's called a race war, right? That's nation rising against nation, and this migrant thing is gonna spark. Well, is one of the things that's gonna spark a civil war and a race war. Now let's look up what a civil war is. A civil war is, this is from regular dictionary from Google, a war between citizens of the same country. Go to Wikipedia. A civil war is a war between organized groups within the same state or country. The aim of one side may be to take control of the country or a region, to achieve independence for a region, or to change government policies. To change government policies or to take control of a region. Now, Texas wanted to secede from America. They wanted to separate from America and form their own country, because Texas have its own economy. They don't need the rest of the states for anything. And also California wanted to do that too. I believe they wanted to call their country Jefferson or something, right? And yeah, Salaka for the noise. Let's go to another scripture. Jeremiah 30 verse 7 says, Jeremiah 30 verse 7 says, Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Now, Jacob represents the children of Israel, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because Jacob's name got changed to Israel when he wrestled the angel, and the angel, gave him a blessing, and then his name got changed to Israel. Israel means he is a prince of the power. Yashar Allah. Yah meaning he, Shar meaning prince, and Allah means power. So we are the children of the Most High on earth. We represent the Most High on earth. He is a prince of the power. The power is the Most High. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai. But he shall be saved out of it. That he is talking about the elect of Israel. The elect of Israel will be saved out of Jacob's trouble. Especially when the missiles are shot off from the other side of the world, and it's onward, to destroy America. That's when, Yahweh Shai and the angels going to come back, in the chariots, which are so-called UFOs, and deliver the elect of Israel, right? And the elect are the brothers that are doing the work of the Lord faithfully, and that are going to endure into the end. And they will not take the MOTB, no matter what, even if it means death. That's the elect of Israel. And you have the elect, which is the 144,000, the men, the prophets, the teachers, and then you have the rest of the 1/3, which are the women and children. Now, let's go to Daniel chapter 12. Jacob's trouble too. This is another scripture that explains Jacob's trouble. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. Start at verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. And that time is during Jacob's trouble. Right? The great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. Michael is the head archangel. Michael is Yahushai's right-hand man. You know? Michael is the head, the head right after Yahushai. You know, dealing with the angels. Which standeth for the children of thy people, which are the Israelites, the children of Israel. But when you go back to Jeremiah 30 and 7, he shall be saved out of it, that he is the elect of Israel. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. So this time that's coming up during Jacob's trouble, nothing, no event that happened throughout history will compare to it. Not even slavery. You know, it says nothing ever since there was a nation on earth. So WW1, WW2, you know, whatever us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have been through, you know, throughout the past, nothing will compare to the time of Jacob's trouble. Because the Most High will show off. You know, it's gonna be the Most High is gonna bring the same plagues as to Babylon the Great, which is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, as he did, you know, in ancient Egypt. It's gonna be apparitions. It's gonna be darkness. You know, the Most High is gonna show off, because this place is wicked and it needs to be destroyed. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, and that's the elect. You know, when you go to Revelation chapter 7, it speaks about 12,000 men from each tribe of the nation of Israel. You know, that's the elect. The elect is the governing body. It's going to be under Yahushua. It's going to rule is going to be the heads of the nation of Israel, along with the whole world. But Yahushua is going to be our head. You know, Yahushua, then under Yahushua is King David and the rest of the elect, right? So it's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. Venezuelan prison gang Tren de Aragua, if I'm saying that right, eyed in Denver jewelry store robbery as group expands reach across U.S. So they're recruiting more people to join their gang, right? Now this is an actual video, so they can't say that this is allegedly, because this is filmed. You know, the whole robbery was filmed by the store camera inside the jewelry store. Now the violent Tren de Aragua gang running rife across the Big Apple is expanding its reach across the U.S. and is being tied to a brutal Colorado store heist in which 2 female staffers were pistol whipped and threatened with death. There's an actual video that you could go watch. This is on the New York Post. You can search for it. Right? It says it's caught on camera and June the 25th. So the actual incident happened the 25th. And it was multiple people. It was multiple people. It wasn't just one person. It was multiple. that was in this gang that robbed the store. And where's another one? This is another article. I'm gonna tie this up with 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. It says Colorado Governor Jared Polis dismisses migrant gang takeover of apartments as imagination, despite video mayor confirming the truth. So, Governor Jared Polis dismissed anger over Venezuelan gang turned de Aragua taking over apartment buildings in the Denver suburb of Aurora, calling it imagination, despite video footage. Now, that was robbery, you know, and this is a violent takeover, right? A home invasion. Home invasion and a robbery, which is theft. Now let's finish it off with 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 17. 2nd Ezra 15 and 17 says, 2nd Ezra chapter 15, 17. It says, no, wait. (15 and 17) says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, you know, that word pride makes you think about the pride of Esau, the so-called white man, the Edomites, and the pride community, the alphabet people, which is being endorsed and being marketed to our children, that way of lifestyle, which is wickedness, right? And the head of that is the devil, the so-called white man. He's pushing that. The city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So the time coming up right now, all the tough guys, you know, they're going to be in a different mood. They're going to be in a different spirit. Because it's going to be lawlessness. It's going to be martial law. There's going to be troops everywhere. There's going to be gangs running around like this Venezuelan gang, invading homes, you know, doing the R word, you know, to women. You're going to be kidnapping people. It's going to be pure hell. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And it's also going into the fact that these cities are going to be cut off. There's going to be checkpoints. You know, they're going to destroy the bridges, just like how you see in the movies, which is predictive programming. That means they're getting your subconscious mind used to all these things to happen, right? These are so-called conspiracy movies from the 80s and from the 90s and 2000s. Where you have martial law and where you have the MOTB there. And lawlessness, like the Book of Eli. You know? And you know, movies like that. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. Just like this right here. Just like this right here, taking over the apartments. And spoil their goods because of a lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is an example of spoiling the goods. The goods, you know, is a money in the jewelry that these robbers, right? These Venezuelan gang that they robbed from the jewelry store, and they they assaulted, two women that was there. One woman had to grab her child and run out of the store. And that's the end. Lord will, this lesson was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.